Hey, how's it? Did you have a good Labor Day weekend? How did the Kauai Marathon go?
Had a great weekend. The race went well. Lots of fun. But we only did the half marathon.
That's because you're a lightweight.
Yeah, right. Go check the elevation profile and then say that.
I'm just yanking your chain. How did you and Suma-san do?
If you have 6 minutes 30 seconds, I'll be glad to tell you all about it.
Do I have a choice?
Considering that I'm standing on your foot, so you can't leave, no.
How clever of you. In that case, please tell me all about your trip.
Glad you asked. Well, we flew to Kauai on Saturday, midday or so, picked up the rental car and drove down to Poipu.
What kind of car did you get?
We got a Chevy Impala. I liked the car, but I don't understand why GM puts the dumbass wing on the trunk deck. It doesn't do anything except give you a shelf for your beer.
Maybe that is why they put it there.
Yeah, so we got our bib numbers and stuff, and were wandering around the expo, when we noticed that some of the swag bags were blue with the marathon logo on them, where the bag we got was green with the Outrigger logo on them. Not that there is anything wrong with having an Outrigger logo, except of all the people we know in the Hawaii visitor industry, none of them work for Outrigger. So we asked this couple where they got their blue bag, and they said they were passing them out at the packet pickup but ran out. Bummer for us. It would have been nice to have. Especially since we have the beige bag they gave out last year. So the couple offers to exchange one of their Kauai Marathon bags for one of our Outrigger bags, which was really nice of them. We talked for a bit, and they are from Honolulu too. We thanked them for their aloha, and wished them a good race.
Well, that was certainly sharing the aloha spirit.
Yes, it was. There is a lot of aloha around the Kauai Marathon.
How was the rest of the expo?
The expo itself is kind of small, so it doesn't take long to see the whole thing. I bought a Kauai Marathon hat in the book My Life on the Run by Bar Yasso.
What is a bar? Yasso?
Bar Yasso is a famous runner. He was there at the expo, so I had him sign his book. That evening I read the first third of the book. I wish I had read the book before I met him. He seems like he would be a pretty interesting guy to talk to.
What else did you do?
We saw some other running friends of ours, and made plans for dinner. They were going to go explore the island. We waited around the expo for a little bit longer, hoping to see Dean Carenzes.
Dean Carenzes. I love Dean Carenzes.
You don't even know who Dean Carenzes is.
I know, I just love people who have a Z in their names.
Did you get hit on the head as a child?
Never mind that. Please continue with your gripping dialogue.
Gladly. We were hoping to see Dean, because we met him there last year, but he must have been on Hawaiian time, so we left to take care of some things before tomorrow's race.
Like what?
Well, we went to the Big Save in Kaloa. Suma-san wanted a donut and a spam musubi for breakfast before the run. I know we bought some pastries there last year, but this year they didn't have any, except the crappy boxes of powdered sugar and little chocolate donuts. Suma-san got a little ticked off at me, because she wanted to pick up some pastries in Honolulu before we left, but I kept telling her not to worry, that they had bakeries on Kauai. She was already mad at me for eating the last of her French fries at lunch at Burger King.
I would be mad at you if you took me to Burger King for lunch too.
It's not a place I frequent, but they have a veggie burger, so it's okay every now and again, but I ate the last of her fries.
2 things you need to learn. You never ask a woman her age, and you never eat the last of her French fries.
I won't need to learn it again. Anyway, after shopping we checked into the Hyatt. It's a really nice place and a little out of our league, but I paid for the whole thing by cashing in First Hawaiian Bank reward points.
Good plan.
Our flight over was on Island Air Cloud9 rewards too.
Did you pay for anything, or did you just freeload a whole trip?
The rest we had to pay for. One thing about saving money using rewards is that way I was much more generous when tipping valet, wait staff and the like.
They probably think you're some big spender.
Joke's on them. Once we checked in, Suma-san took a quick nap, while I scouted around the hotel, and found one of their restaurants that sold fresh banana bread. So I bought a slice, to make up for not having any donuts. Next year we'll bring some from Oahu.
If you want to stay out of trouble, you will.
We didn't do the pasta party, but that night we met up Julie and her sister in Kaloa for dinner at Bezetta. Matt was supposed to come too, but he was too busy with work to make it.
Good stuff?
Yeah, but judging by reviews I've read online, it could be hit or miss. Service is a little slow, but the food was good. I would recommend it, but if you go there and don't like it, don't blame me.
I blame you if the sun blew up, so don't worry about me blaming you for a bad dinner. So how did the race go?
We got up early on Sunday, ran as fast as we could for 13.1 miles and finished.
That's it? Where's all the details?
Hang on. I can only make clever shit up so fast. We got up damned early and caught the shuttle from the hotel to the start line. I tell you, Kauai really does a race right. I think they are trying to make it a destination race.
A what?
A destination race. You know, come visit Kauai, run our marathon, and stay for a week or two. So far they are on the right track. I hope it catches on and becomes self-sustaining.
Are you going to keep doing it?
That's the plan. About 360 people or so were repeats from the inaugural race, so if we can keep doing it every year, maybe in 25 or 30 years somebody will interview us about the streak.
There are easier ways to get on TV.
We're not doing this to get on TV. I was just speculating about the future.
My future involves me walking the hell out of here if you don't hurry up with the race details.
Okay, hold your water. Race details coming up in part 2.